On to some sports news now. I don't think England can win the World Cup. That was just one of the explosive statements from former England and Liverpool star Jamie Carragher. In an exclusive interview with Headlines Today, he told our correspondent Rasesh Mandani why the upcoming World Cup will be a big test for Wayne Rooney, and this could well be Lionel Messi's year.
Delighted to be joined by Liverpool great and former England international Jamie Carragher. Jamie, good to have you with us on Headlines Today. It's time for the World Cup, and just your thoughts on England's chances this time. A tough group and another big tournament.
Yes, it is a tough group, we know that, but I still think England will qualify. I don't think they'll win the tournament. I would expect them to get quarter-final stages, as England normally do in the last few tournaments when I was involved myself, but it's a difficult group, and I think if they get through that, they'll have done well.
Is it a good or bad thing to face off against Italy first up?
Well, you can look at it both ways. You can say it's a tough start, but it's a tough start for Italy as well. England's a tough game for them, and I think you get straight into the World Cup then. You know, you're playing against one of the top nations, and I think it should set you up then for the rest of the the tournament if it goes well. But if the first game goes well, it's a perfect start. But if it doesn't, it's obviously a tough start.
Someone like Rooney, the world looks upon him. He's surely got a point to prove, yet to score a goal at that level.
Yes, he has. He's done it at every other level for Manchester United in the Premier League and Champions League. He now needs to do it at that level, international level. He has a good goal-scoring record, but at the World Cup he'll be desperate to score, and as I said, hopefully he will.
Inevitably, people ask about England's penalty problems. You've been through it all as well. Does an English player rather not have a penalty shootout and finish it off? What's the mindset like?
Of course, you'd rather, I think every team, not just England, would rather win the game than have a penalty shootout. But if they're in that situation again, they have to try and overcome it. They have lots of good penalty takers. They have Ricky Lambert, Steven Gerrard, Leighton Baines is a good one, Lampard's there as well. So they should be confident, but until they win one, I think they'll always lose a little bit of confidence.
Your favourites to win the tournament and your favourite for the Golden Boot?
I think the favourites are Brazil, being the home nation. Them or Spain, I think, are the two top teams who you'd fancy. I think Brazil with home advantage in the crowd, maybe row them on to victory. And in terms of the Golden Boot, I mean, there's so many players you can look at. Hopefully it'll be Messi. I hope Messi has a great World Cup, because that's something that's labelled at him. I think he deserves a great World Cup.
One last question. No European teams won in South America. Would that change this time, you think?
Well, no, because I think Brazil win, but I think Brazil and Argentina would have a good chance. But, you know, Spain and Germany are the European teams you'd expect to go close. I don't think Germany have got enough. Spain, maybe, but I still fancy Brazil.